Hello guys, today I'm going to show you a particular situation wherein you only needed the jar file when you compile your Java app, but you will not need this jar file when you execute your Java app. So of course we know that in most cases when we use a jar file at compilation time, and then we also need this jar file during execution time of the app, and that is the common use case. But that is not 100% true. there there are situations wherein you only needed the jar file at compilation time, and you no longer need it at runtime when you execute your app. So I will do things manually here to also illustrate a certain concepts in Java, which will be helpful for beginners in this programming language. So we see here a flat listing of our files, the hello world.java, which is our source code, a lombok 1.18.10.jar, which is the jar library, a dependency, and we can ignore the makefile and readme, we don't need it. And let us peek into the first 10 lines of our source code. We can see that it belongs to the package org.demo. So that actually that the Java package names actually map to folder locations in our hard disk. So I will create now manually this folder hierarchy. Okay, so org.demo just means org/demo, a series of subfolders in your hard drive. That is what the package means. Of course, in serious Java programming, we don't do it. We don't manually create this folder like this. I am only illustrating these manual uh, steps to help drive the point of what a package means in Java. So first, I will compile my Java app without specifying any dependency. And as you can see, we are encountering a compile error because inside the source code we have this particular import of Lombok, but during compilation we did not specify this Lombok jar dependency. So I will compile second time, but this time I will specify a class path, and I will point it to the location of this needed jar dependency. And as you can see, we have a success compilation at this time because we specify in the class path when invoking the javac, the Java compiler. When we invoke the javac, we specify using -cp or class path the needed jar library because it is a dependency inside our hello world.java source code. However, it generated the bytecode class file in our current directory. So we still need to move these bytecode compiled class files into its correct folder location, which is org/demo, because that is where this object class package belongs to. And like I said, I am manually doing all of this to help drive the point and explain clearly what package means in Java. But in in ordinary Java development, all of this is automated. So now I am manually moving the class bytes into this its correct folder location. So now let I will try to execute my program for the first time. Since my program belongs to the package, it will be prefixed with a package name. And then the final Java class which has the main entry point. And as you can see, we have successfully executed our app without problems. But just to make sure, let us erase the jar file here to really prove that we can execute our app without any jar dependency. As you can see, there's no more jar here. Let us run again. And as you can see, we can still run our app without the jar file. So in this tutorial, we have seen a situation, a particular situation, wherein we only needed the jar file at compile time, but not during execution time. Of course, in most cases, when we add a jar file at compile time, we also specify it at runtime. But as you can see here, it is not 100% always. So this is all for now, and I hope that it helps clarify certain things in the Java development world. Thank you.